Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome to Project Pan update number 2. February is over and I don't even know where it went. What the fuck? I suppose that's what happens when there's only 28 days in the month. But it is time to update you guys. I have empties, which is great. I knew I'd have a few. There is one product that I finished that I really surprised myself with. Very proud indeed. But let's get into them. First up is the Laura Mercier Universal Powder. Done. All gone. I repressed this. It doesn't repress well at all. I like this powder, but I have decided that it's not one that I would repurchase because it repressed really badly. It was I'm pretty sure it's like full of like cornstarch, and it would like break in chunks. So that was frustrating. I felt like, you know, a fair bit of it was wasted. Yeah, it's not something that I would invest money in again. But it is a nice powder when it's fresh and new and not breaking. Fix Plus from MAC, not surprising. I was there on the last update and it's all gone. I'm gonna keep this packaging, I think, and refill it. It's, you know, it's got a really nice spray. Oh shit, did I just break it? Yep, I just broke it. Good, well done me. So I won't be keeping that. God damn it. Oh well, anyway, back to MAC. That is a nice product. It is definitely one that I would repurchase in the future. I have quite a few setting sprays to get through though, so yeah, not gonna repurchase just yet. Probably not likely to repurchase this year. 2 perfumes, yay. So I had the blueberry scent. It was here on the last update and I finished it off. And then I also had vanilla spice, which was here on the last update. I don't know if you can see that line. There we go. Look, I wouldn't these are sold in like a box set. I wouldn't repurchase the box set for these. There's a couple of the perfumes in the set that I really enjoy, but I would like not enough for me to want to repurchase the whole set. So not something I would buy. They do sell these, I believe, in full-size bottles as well, I think. But yeah, I wouldn't repurchase them. My last empty is the surprising one. This is the Heart Glow Stick from Peri Pera. So I was using this as a highlight. I'm not digging it out. I do not like it enough to dig it out. I pretty much just use this all over my body, mostly all up and down the front of my legs, also on my shoulders and like collarbone and a little bit sort of down the arm. I went through it really quickly. As soon as I like decided that I wanted this gone, it was like in my mind to use it every day. So that was quite easy to get through. There wasn't a whole lot of product in it, but I am glad that's gone. I wouldn't repurchase it. It's got like it's kind of like a balmy texture, and not really a balmy texture. Like it goes on fine. It just feels like a, you know, a cream, but it's when I'm washing it off that I notice that there's like oils in there and they don't wash off easily. So I was always like having to like scrub it off my body. So not one that I would want to use again. Moving on to progress that I've made this month. Let's start with primers. This is the Becca Evermatte. So I was there on the last update and I'm now down here. Look, this is slow going. I don't really love this. It's just, it doesn't really do anything for me. So it's kind of, you know, I'm not inspired to use it. The only thing that I really like this for is like putting it on spots where my foundation isn't really sitting or clinging to my skin. So sometimes like foundation won't like hold on to my nose. So that's when I use this. Also, if I need like extra coverage, like on my chin, I will put it on my chin. But in terms of like controlling oil, no. And I also feel like my makeup breaks down faster with this. So, you know, it's good for some things, but it's definitely not a product that I would repurchase. The other primer that I have is the Daiso Smooth Base. I was here on the last update and I'm now down here. I'm kind of hoping that I might be able to finish this in like 2 months. I didn't wear a whole lot of makeup this month. There was like a week where I was pretty sick and yeah, I didn't use it a whole lot, but it is fairly easy to go through. So I'm hoping, you know, not next month, but potentially the month after, get through that. Foundations. Urban Decay All Nighter. Not loving this. Again, it just doesn't last on my skin. I feel like, you know, it's kind of like around the 4-hour mark it looks beautiful, and then by the 6-hour mark it's like all over Red Rover. But I have been using it a little bit. I was here on the last update, hopefully you can see that, and I'm now here. It's an airless pump, so it goes upwards. I think this one, it's just like it's slow going. I have to mix it with darker foundations because it is so light on me. But I know like come winter I'll be able to get through this much quicker, but it's not winter. And I gotta wait for this tan to fade. So yeah, it's slow going, but it's okay. Like, you know, can't get through everything in just a couple of months. Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream. Again, this is too light for me. I did have a suggestion that I swap out the foundations that are too light for me for foundations that aren't too light for me, and there's literally only like one in my stash, and it's fairly new, and it is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. And like what I have in this project, it's getting old. Like if I don't try and like use this stuff up now, I have to throw it in the bin, and I am able to make this stuff work for me, so I'm going to continue to use it. This one, at the intro I was here and I'm now down here. I really hope to have this done by the next update. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but I've like chewed up the edges because I put it in one of those, what are they? It's a thing that pushes all of the product down. And because this has like a sort of plastic overlay, it chewed up the overlay. So there we go. Fucking great. Concealer. I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So on my last update I was there, and I'm now down here. It was suggested to me that I use this as an eyeshadow primer. No, it doesn't work. It creases like nobody's business. I am able to use it. What I've been doing is putting a couple of dots on my eyes and blending it out with a beauty blender, and then going in with eyeshadow primer and doing my eye makeup. So it just kind of evens out the skin tone on my eyes a little bit. But because I go over pretty much my whole eye area with either colored, well, all colored products, but like the product that I set my eyes with is it's an eyeshadow that is the color of my skin, so you can't tell that it's like too light underneath it. I don't get that like reverse raccoon thing going on. So I'm slowly getting through it. Will I finish it by the next update? Hopefully, maybe. Give it a go. Next concealer is the Genie Line Smoothing Concealer. So this is a stick concealer, and the only time I use this is when I'm having a no makeup day and I just want something to like sort of gently brighten under my eyes, but like cover the dark circles and just make things look a little bit more evened out and cleaner and all that stuff. I don't use this like during my regular makeup routine because it just doesn't last. So this is for when I'm like, oh, I have to run to the shops, so I'm gonna chuck some of this on and some mascara and be happy. But I am pretty happy with the progress that I've made on this. It's kind of slow going, but I kind of need to have like no makeup days where I need a little bit of makeup because I want to go to the shops or something. And typically I manage to make sure that doesn't happen anyway. So this one is going to be a little bit slow going. Face powder. I have the Genie Cashmere powder here. Okay, there we go. I wanted to finish this month, but it just, I couldn't do it. So definitely next update. It's got to happen. I can do it. I know I can do it. Setting spray. I've got the Barry M Flawless Mist and Fix Dewy Finish. So I was here on the last update and I'm now down here. It's fine. It's like I don't have my MAC Fix Plus anymore. That one's done. So this is the one that I'm using primarily. So I don't know. I'll be interested to see how much progress I make in a month while not having Fix Plus at my disposal. Blush. Now, in my last update, I said I wanted to focus on one of my blushes and see how much damage I could do. I chose Love Flush. No, Love Hangover. It's a Love Flush blush in Love Hangover. So there it is. I can still sort of see the TF, like Too Faced logo in there. So I can't make much progress in a month. That's what I learned. But I love the shade, so, you know, it's fine. I'm just gonna work on these blushes and, I don't know, maybe update when something's looking impressive. Two perfumes that I have progress on. This one is Strawberry and Violet. Oh, I so wanted to finish this. So I was here on the last update and I'm now down here. I'm annoyed that I didn't manage to get through this. But that one will definitely be done at the next update. And the other one that I started working on is Berries and Cream. So this one was full when I started the project. How the hell can I show you? There, and I'm now down here. So yeah. Alright, the rest are pencil products. I'm going to start with the Essence lip liner in Satin Mauve. I wanted to finish this, but I didn't. Will I be able to finish it next month? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't wear makeup a lot in February, but I did use this exclusively every time I did my makeup. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Lip liners are so easy to get through. I have a habit, it's been ingrained in me since I freelance. Oh, I used to freelance. I don't do it that much anymore. But every time I would use a pencil product on a client, I would sharpen it. And that is almost, it's a habit that I have for myself as well. I try not to do it too much because I know it wastes product, but sometimes when I see a blunt tip on a pencil, I have to sharpen it. It's just, I don't know, it's like, I don't want to call it OCD, but it's just like, I can't stop myself from doing it. So I do go through pencil products that are sharp, like you can sharpen. I go through them really quickly. It's a thing. The Clarins Plum Liner. This one has not been sharpened. I want to sharpen it. This is, I've just been using it in my waterline. Yeah, it's a little bit of progress. I'm happy with it considering how little I use it. This one is the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner in Paradise Purple. Again, a little bit of progress. Another one that I haven't sharpened. And again, I just use this in my waterline. So slow going, but there's progress to show you guys. As for my brow products, I've got the Benefit Precisely My Brow. This is almost done. There is a tiny bit left. So I definitely hope to have that finished by the next update. Very exciting. This one is the e.l.f. brow pencil in taupe. I don't understand how I used so little of this month. I am frustrated. I don't think I will finish this by the next update, but I do hope to have this done within the next 2 months. So that's cool, and then I can move on to the ColourPop Brow Gel. Alright guys, so that's it for my Project 50 Pan update. I am happy with how this is going. I still feel really inspired to use everything. Even the things that I'm not, like I don't love, I'm happy to like work on them. Seeing progress is, it's great. Like it's motivating me. So that's really good. I think like, you know, it's usually around the halfway point that things start to get a little bit tedious. I do plan on eventually adding more things into this progress. Since I did my lip declutter, I pulled out a few items that I want to work on this year. I'm not going to add them in just yet. I'm still just sort of using them freely. And I'd also like to include some nail polishes, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off for a little while, and I'm going to add them a little bit further down the track, maybe in a few months, depending on how many items I can finish. So yeah, that's a thing. My goal is pretty much to use up 50 products this year, whether they be, you know, small easy products like a perfume that might take me a month or two to use up, or like, you know, big full-size products that were almost full when I started. The goal is 50. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know anything that you want to say down in the comments. It's, you know, it's there for you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.